What's up, geeks and gamers? My name is Drementfh, and welcome to Thorium Gaming. And since I'm still a bit of an idiot, and while I'm doing this, I gotta turn down the sound settings in the game we're playing right now, because, well, I'm a little bit of an idiot. So let's just turn the music down just a touch more. Here we go. So, well, I'm still trying to figure out something to work as a full Let's Play series while we wait for things around the world to hopefully cool down, and for Total War Warhammer 3 to stop being a utter disappointment. The game itself isn't too bad, but one, politically speaking, I cannot in good conscience fight over lands that right now are really being fought over. Their territorial representations, and honestly, I can't possibly think of a reason to try and make any character cooler than the fighters that are in Ukraine right now. I hope they're doing well, stay safe, and keep fighting hard, Slava Ukraine, because fuck, you guys are holding up democracy right now. But that's about as political as I want to get for this. So instead, we're going to go into a game called Foundation. I've talked about it a couple of times, I think, on the channel in the past, and it's just a nice little off-city builder. So we're going to do that to start, and we're going to go to... we'll go to the valley. No mods, of course. I picked this up when it was in early access, and you know, it's not the most complex game in the world. It's also not exactly too far out there as far as things go. So it's hard to explain. Best to just get into it and play. So we're going to redeem this territory. Start right on the edge of the water. So like most city builders, we have to do a lot of different stuff. I haven't played in a while, but we got to build our village center. Now the cool thing here is that our peasants will build their own roads to all of the structures that we build. So facing of our structures and all of that is going to be very important. So I'm thinking I want to put all of our residential area up here and a lot of our industrial here and down here, because noise does actually come into play here. We'll start by putting our village center down right there. And that starts us off with a few villagers. So nothing too major overall. Alright, so we got that good. So we got a stone deposit there, some berries there, and some trees all around, which is always good. So now we need a builder's workshop. This will allow us to build different buildings. And it's control, I believe. Yes, to rotate things. So we're going to put our builder's hut essentially right about there. And that will allow us to have some builders. Now we can go in here and individually assign builders. Or we can go, is it in the book? Yeah, we can go in here and set them as builders as well. So there is a drop down for it, and I don't remember where it is. I've only picked this game up today over everything because, well, I couldn't leave the channel hanging without a video for a while. So let's look at what we can build. Well, in everything, we don't have a lot of stuff for it right now. So I think we have to let it go. Village center's done. We've got our builder's workshop. There we go. It's updated now. So granary, used for storing and trading resources, type of food, raw food, and luxurious food. So this stores food. A lumber camp produces wood. A market generates revenue by selling goods and services to villagers, which is going to be important later on. A well provides water to the villagers, and more importantly to bakeries and that sort of stuff when we get to it. A sawmill turns wood into planks. A forester's camp plants trees in reforestation zones. So that's where this game takes a little bit of a different tack to it. You can set up individual zones for extraction and reforestation, and places where they're forbidden to go, so they don't create roads everywhere. So we're actually going to extend this out to include all of these trees here, and as much of these trees here as we can. We're not exactly going to go after these guys just yet, because there is another zone in here that we can put in eventually, and that is residential zones, and they will automatically build in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to toss down a lumber camp, trying not to destroy as many trees as possible. Right there. We still have 20 tools, so we should be good to build a stonecutter's camp. And the little arrows going in are where people go in and out of it. So if we put it there, should be good. And a gathering hut produces berries. So swing this around. It's got 3 places. Put her down there. And a granary. I always go past it. And we'll put that down. A couple entrances there. I think we'll put it down. About there looks good. So we'll let everybody go to their jobs. Assuming that they do. And we can build bridges too. Over that. Assign new builder is complete for an objective. Now, as you can see, as they're going to these different places from our builder's workshop, they're actually creating the roads as they go. So it's a neat little thing to do. I don't know if I've actually done this game on the channel before, but it's what we're doing today because, well, it's fun. And the builders are going to set up our lumber camp. And the builders themselves can actually gain skill. So we don't have any food, water, comfort, or service for any of our serfs right now. And each level of feudal status that they go up. Okay, so our lumber camp's built. And we're going to assign Esten to it. But each level they go up, they're going to need more and more. So we're going to need a bunch of markets eventually. We're losing money every day right now because, well, yeah, not a lot's going on. But we're only at 1 time speed too, so let's bump that up. Just for the time being. Alright, so we need to add a forager, which we'll just do with the quick key this time instead of going and picking one out. And we're waiting on our stonecutter camp to be done as well. Alright, so now our gatherer's hut is producing berries. And our stonecutter camp will start producing stone, and we're producing wood over there as well. So now, what are our objectives? Book should have some objectives in it. Estates, armies. Yes, there's different estates we can trade with too. And we get different things for them. Requires 10 newcomers and no green. So 10 newcomers, serfs. We need more people coming into the village to get that done. We have 8 right now. We're not really going up on the happiness just yet. So build a granary, build a new transporter, assign berries to a granary. So the granary is going to be complete here pretty quick. It's getting its stone delivered. Where is our resource production? Would transporter be in there? Logistics, workshop, granary. I guess the granary has the transporter in it. We'll get to the well and all that sort of stuff later on. Just gotta wait for it to get built. It's a nice, quiet, relaxing game, especially compared to some of the stuff I've been doing lately. Come on, we need 1 more stone. How many villagers do we have free? We've got 2 unemployed, so let's put another person in here And another person in at our forager. In fact, we can drop one villager from there, toss them in as a forager, because food's more important right now. Then we'll drop another builder once the granary is complete. I do think it's really neat how the roads work out in this. Come on, we just need you to be built. And I'm sitting here slugging back a whole bunch of cream soda, because sweet tooth. So what we're going to do is, where is... You can come over as a transporter. And then one of the resources we want in here is berries. And that completes that quest. Which gave us a little bit of money. We can't store too much more. Fill the needs of your newcomers. Build a well, build a market, and assign a new market tender. Sell berries in the market. Alright, so one of the things that we can do, put that down for extraction. Eventually these guys will come all the way over here to extract them. The other thing we have to do is put down a market. I guess I clicked and didn't look where I was clicking. So put a market right there. And we'll put a food stall. And a red tent. Because everything goes around the market. So put it there. Does it even need a tent? It can be done without. So let's actually see if we can kill that one. Yes. Like I said, it's weird to start off with. And let's put it right there instead. So that should have all the resources that it needs. Just needs 10 wood. And we will also put in a well right there. Let's open up the second resource slot to berries. So let's just turn this into a berry place for now. We can swap it out later if we need to. Well, market tender, and resources. The cool thing is as your villagers go through, they will start to level up in their jobs and will be more efficient at the job they do. So, Emmett here is almost level 2 as a forager. Of course, we only have one builder right now, but we should be able to get more people in. I believe they come in from this direction, down a long, winding path that will eventually be created, a road into town. And if you can build a bridge over here, they come in from out here, down this way. And I'm pretty sure a third one can come up along this road here. Now, when it comes to territory, you can buy more, but it costs a lot of money to do so. So our well just got built. Which supplies all our people with water. They'll be able to go to the well and get it. Saili? I don't know how to say her name. Well, she hasn't gone and got her water yet. But Emmett just has, so we just need to wait on the market to get done and transfer one of our berry pickers over to the market. We should actually... You know what, Emmett? You've been swapped around from job to job to job to job, so we'll just get you to go and be our market tender here pretty quick. Once the market stall is actually built. Just need our builder to actually come and build the thing. You should have all the wood you need. Pretty sure we have the wood. Yeah, we have more than enough wood. Why are you not coming and building this market stall? I guess it helps if I click the actual build button on it and not just leave it in ghost mode. Way to go, Dre. You are an idiot. Yes, let's reward ourselves with more sugar because you're an idiot. So as you can see, there's a lot of sub-menus that you can sometimes stall on. Which, if it wasn't evident already, is something that will nail me a few times. But once Emmett is on this market stall, that should be all the food that's required of people. Because he'll be able to sell berries to all the people. They'll start bringing in money from us. Alright, so our market is built. Emmett, you are now a market trader. And we are going to give you the berries resource. She gave us 100 gold and completed that quest. Encourage immigration. Assign a job to all your villagers. Raise the happiness of your villagers to 100. And we're at 63 out of 100 right now. And that'll be even better once they start having food sold to them. Like Hugh/, here. They just got to go and stop in at the market stall just once, and that will encourage them to have more. Let's get rid of this. I think we're just going to build houses over it anyway. Because we can throw a reforestation hut in here. Maybe put some farming somewhere around here. I don't know. Of course, we could get rid of all of the trees here to start with, and then throw just like a berry picker and a stonemasons over there, and turn this all into farmland. Which might be something that we do. But if you notice, over the time, yeah, all of the roads have been built. And wherever the people actually walk, they walk. So we have 8 people still, but let's see if there's going to be anyone else coming in, because we encouraged the immigration. Yep, there we are. A couple of people making a little dirt trail right now. But they're coming in all nice and easy and everything. There is some fish out here that I'd love to get, but not a big thing right now. The warehouse, the bailiff's office. I'm not too worried about the keeps and everything because we don't have missions to send out on for the king or the church or the lords yet. But it would be nice to start building some houses. Alright, so... Message from the kingdom. The kingdom recognizes your efforts in establishing your settlement. So we got 4 coins for orange and green. Promote your first newcomers. Unlocks the warehouse. Build a Lord Manor. Assign a Great Hall function to the Lord's Manor room. And at the start of the month, promote a villager to serf. And it unlocks the warehouse. So first thing that we're going to do, see how all this area is rented out. It's just like the other types of games like this where you can build. I'm going to set this up as residential. And around here especially. And they will take resources and build houses. One thing that we gotta do is build a Lord's Manor house. And these are component style buildings. That's not the right word, but we're going to go with it. I forget if it increases the... I know the church increases the desirability. That's the word I'm looking for of the area around it. I don't know if the Lord's Manor does. We're going to set the Lord's Manor up here. Now, it's modular, so we can actually build it up with a whole bunch of different stuff. We only have wood, really, right now, wood and stone, but it needs wood planks. That's the problem, and we just have wood. What do we have for wood planks? We have 10 cloth, no wood planks. So we're just going to cancel that, right? Or just leave it blank for right now. What we do need to do is produce a sawmill. And we're going to put our sawmill... Yeah, we're going to have to just kind of put it here. I want it to be close to the wood. So you know what? We'll just slide it. I hate destroying trees like this, but that looks like it'll work right there. That'll get us the planks we need. Add a builder there so that all but one person is assigned. And of course they're building their houses up, which is nice. I do like how it's kind of freeform. You're not so much building the city as just designating where the city goes for these types of things. Houses up to 2 villagers for each one of these houses. The desirability is pretty low. You can increase that over time by building like decorations around them and that sort of stuff, but you need to unlock them as you go too. So, not too big of a deal. I would love to get that first upgrade if we could have 500 gold saved up. It's not an unlock here because then we get access to fish, a few more trees, be able to put a reforester's hut in if we wanted to. And we could possibly build a bridge across, which would be nice. Probably be better to put it here. Foundation's a nice game in that regard, because you can never play it the same twice. So you have no idea where these little pipsqueaks are going to run to. Come on, we just need a little bit more in the sawmill, then we can move one of the people that's over here over. Which will be Credea, I think. Actually, no, we'll just put the new unassigned villager in and leave Credea there for now, because the Lord's Manor doesn't really require anyone. Housing is insufficient. 4 villagers lack adequate housing space. Well, we did put down a fair bit of residential zone. There we go. A couple more houses are going up. Oh, we gained another villager when I wasn't looking. So what we can do... we can actually go in and add another food stall. Around the center of this market here. Do we want to do that just yet? Nah, we don't want to do that just yet. I kind of want to put a reforestation hut in over here. Maybe that's what we'll do while we're waiting for villagers to build their homes. Actually, we'll put it down, like, way out of here? No, I kind of want it close to the logging camp, so we're going to have to destroy some more homes. That's okay. We'll set the reforestation zone. We'll get rid of the trees up here, but we'll make this all reforestable. Reforestated? I don't know if that's the right word or not. I mean, it's temporary, because it's just kind of maybe a one-off. I don't know if I'm going to go into more for this, but for now, it's just to have fun. Because I can't go a full month without, you know, having a video. I miss you guys. I miss doing this. Hey, we gained another villager. So we have 2 unemployed now. You know what? Let's just make it pine trees, because I like pine trees. So they'll start planting trees. And we're actually making money every month now, so that's a good thing. We can sign another worker to the lumber camp. Our immigration pull is high, though. Happiness, employment, residential space, all high. 3 more days until the next incoming wave of people. Okay, do we have some planks stored up? Yes, we have some planks stored up. So we can go here now. We can create the core of our Lord's Manor. So we'll create it right about there. We'll throw a door on the front. We'll throw some wood extensions on. And you can connect to every one of these points. So we're just going to do simple side-by-side, I think. There we go. That looks a little bit better. We want to go inside, so it looks like that. Now this does sequentially build up what you need for everything else, but you can come back later on. I want it. The only problem with it sometimes is it likes to be a little bit sticky. Okay, let's get this sorted. So we have a little bit of a mayor's tower on the back. There we go. Not exactly perfect, but it's a good idea for a modular build. And we gain another villager too. So what we can actually do is toss another builder in there. We have no unemployed villagers. And we do have... Oh, it keeps fluctuating. But one of the things that you can assign to these is to be gold storage once it's built. So you can actually up the amount of coins that you can have. Because we only store 500 right now, but in future, we'll be able to get more. What we'll do is extend the residential zone out to there. And we'll probably put our church in like right here, which will make this whole area around it more keen for residential building. Definitely helps. Like I said, it's just a nice little game to sit back and relax and try not to think about all the turmoil that's out there right now. Just something we're very fortunate to be able to do. Even touching on it kind of makes me sad. Actually, it makes me angry, but that's not here nor there. That also has to do with the fact that I have been trying to quit smoking, and that has not been a fun enterprise. He says as he takes a nice long swig off of a nicotine inhaler to calm the cravings. Yeah. By the way, never start smoking, kids. It's a pain to stop. A real pain to stop. And we can't take the extraction out. Yeah, and we gotta avoid taking extraction out over top of the stone or the berries, because then they won't get any more berries or stone, which would suck. So they got all the stone they need. We're just waiting on the planks. Do we have anyone unemployed? No, we don't have anyone unemployed, but it looks like we got someone else coming into the village right now. Now we have someone unemployed, so we can send them over there to be a carpenter. Some of our berry pickers should be, yeah, they're level 3 foragers. Now it does follow, like with other games, where being far from home strains their stats a little bit quicker. Only need 17 more planks. Let's unlock the warehouse. And... yeah, there we go. And then we'll need 10 serfs. Pretty sure it's in here that we upgrade them. Somewhere in here. It's got to be done through the Lord's Manor, actually, I'm pretty sure. It is cool over time being able to upgrade these buildings into these monstrous things. Like, you start off with this small little county church, and then it becomes its own little, like, iconic church for the area. And then later on, you get the access to the stone church, which is awesome. So what we're actually going to do, though, is we're going to try and install a warehouse. And we don't want it too close to the residential zones. I also don't want it too far away from the resources that it'll be extracting. We'll plop it down right there. Building a warehouse is important. We only have 10 tools left, so... okay, the Lord Manor is built. Is it under the parts list? Yeah, I think it is. So core is going to be the Great Hall. The first wood extension is going to be the treasury. Second wood extension is going to be a treasury, and the wooden tower is going to be our bailiff's office. And we have one unassigned person, so let's assign... let's nominate Siley as our bailiff. And we'll toss the last person into a forager. But now we can have up to 800 gold, and we are minus 1 gold overall. Our next wave of incoming people is another 3 days, so we have to worry about that. We've provoked our first newcomer, and I think that's done from the Great Hall. Mandate. Let us gain influence with the kingdom. She can go do that. Now we should be able to upgrade a villager. Build Lord Manor. Assign a Great Hall function to a Lord Manor room. At the start of the month, promote a villager to serf. So we've got to wait 3 more days, it looks like, to get that done. It's a nice little way to sit back and chill, though. From nothing to this in half an hour, 40 minutes? Yeah, 40 minutes. Not bad. Nice little village. And it looks like we got another person coming in. So it's week 4, day 6, so one more day and we should be able to promote that villager. Okay, so we need a transporter. And we want wood, stone, planks, and tools to be stored at our warehouse. Alright, let's pause it real quick, and we should be able to promote from in here now, shouldn't we? Where is the promote part? Should be able to do something in here, I thought. Start of the month, we just got our monthly report. Budget, buildings. Fine, trade. Oh, for 20. Unlock a trade route with Northbury. Unlock a trade route to get tools. Gave us free territory, actually. And there's promotions. Promotions available. 160 to promote all. Enough promotions for now, dismiss. And our Splendor has unlocked a new tier of unlockables. We'll take that territory. And include our extraction zone out here. We're only going to put the reforestation up to there. And what did we unlock? Stonemason's Hut produces polished stone in exchange for regular stone, which is cool. Wheat farm, a windmill, and a bakery, which allows us to build wheat. Decorations, we got a few now. And we can build walls. But that's probably going to do it for this week, guys. Just a nice little... I'm still alive. I still love you guys. We're still gaming on despite the fact that the world is burning around us. So, just remember, guys, that life is a game, so play to win. And until next time, take care.